The crack of a bat echoes through the empty stands of Truist Park, a sound that once defined Atlanta's summers, now a ghostly reminder of the man who made it roar for decades. On May 9th, 2026, Bobby Cox, the fiery architect of the Atlanta Braves dynasty, the Hall of Fame skipper whose dugout explosions and player hugs became baseball legend, passed away peacefully at his home in Marietta, Georgia, at the age of 84. Surrounded by his loving family, Cox slipped away after a long battle with health complications stemming from a devastating 2019 stroke that left him partially paralyzed, compounded by congestive heart failure, seizures, and other age-related woes that had slowly dimmed the fire of one of MLB's most passionate souls. The Braves organization confirmed the news with a heartfelt statement, calling him the greatest manager in franchise history, and tributes poured in from Chipper Jones, who choked up on social media, to Commissioner Rob Manfred, who hailed his 2,504 wins, the fourth most all-time. This is the emotional story of Bobby Cox. From Tulsa Kid to baseball immortality, his unbreakable family bonds, the empire he built, and the quiet fight he lost in his final years. Let's take a deep dive into the life of a man who lived for the game. Picture a dusty diamond in Tulsa, Oklahoma, May 21st, 1941. Robert Joseph Cox enters the world, the son of a plasterer dad and a mom who instilled grit in a blue-collar family where baseball wasn't just a pastime, it was survival. Young Bobby was a natural, his glove hand a vacuum at third base, earning him a scholarship to California Polytechnic and a 1959 signing with the New York Yankees. He clawed through the minors, debuting in the majors in 1968 with the Yanks, then a cup of coffee with Oakland, hitting a modest .225 over 17 games before injuries sidelined his playing dreams. But Cox wasn't done. He pivoted to managing, cutting his teeth in the Padres farm system, molding raw talent with an eye that saw potential where others saw flaws. By 1978, the Atlanta Braves came calling for his first big league gig, a rocky 4-year stint under owner Ted Turner that ended in firing. But not before planting seeds. Cox returned as GM in 1986, wheeling and dealing like a poker boss, drafting Chipper Jones, signing Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, and John Smoltz, the big three that would fuel a dynasty. Mid-1990, with the team floundering, he grabbed the lineup card himself, igniting 21 magical years at the helm. What followed was baseball poetry. From 1991 to 2005, the Braves won 14 straight division titles, a record etched in stone. 5 National League pennants, a 1995 World Series triumph over Cleveland in 6 games, where David Justice's homer-sealed game, 6 glory. Cox's fingerprints were everywhere. From Manager of the Year awards, a pitching staff that dominated with Leo Mazzone's wizardry, offenses humming with Andruw Jones' gold gloves and Ryan Klesko's bombs. But it was his fire that defined him. 162 ejections, the MLB record, often with that signature hook shot toss of the helmet, storming umps in defense of his boys. "My teams played hard because I played hard for them," he'd growl. He even got booted from 2 World Series games, 1992 and 1996, becoming the only manager to earn that dubious honor. Retirement came after 2010, his 2,504 wins ranking 4th all-time, a statue outside Turner Field, now Truist, immortalizing the skipper in mid-stride. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2010, Cox's speech was pure heart, gratitude to players, family, and the Braves nation that adored him. Behind a baseball titan was a family man whose love ran as deep as his lineup loyalty. Bobby was married 3 times, but his rock since 1978 was Pamela "Pam" Cox, the woman who stood by him through triumphs and trials. They met in the whirlwind of his early managing days, tying the knot in a simple ceremony that blended their lives into one. Pam was there for the glory, the World Series parades, the division banners, but also the shadows, like the 1995 domestic battery charge, dismissed after mutual denials and his health battles. She was his bedside warrior after the 2019 stroke at an opening day event, pushing his wheelchair to games, her quiet strength the glue holding the Cox clan together. From previous marriages to Mary Xavier, 1961 to 1977, and another unnamed union, Bobby had 5 children, Bobby Jr., Connie, Lynette, Marnie, and Lori. With Pam, 3 more daughters joined, Corey, Jessica, and Megan, making 8 in total. Some sources list variations like Debbie, Randy, Shelley, Skyla, Keisha, and Cammie, reflecting blended family nuances. Grandkids filled their Marietta home with laughter, spring trainings turning into family reunions where little ones shagged flies and Bobby spun tales of 95 glory. Family was my real hall of fame, he'd say, holidays grilling burgers while dissecting box scores, his growl softening to granddad whispers. Money? Bobby Cox wasn't flashy, but success padded comfortably. Estimates peg his net worth at $15 to $45 million at peak, fueled by managerial salaries topping $2 million annually in his later years, GM bonuses, endorsement from Nike and Rawlings, and residuals from his autobiography. No mega mansions or yachts. His lifestyle was grounded. A spacious Marietta house decked in Braves memorabilia, a Florida condo for winter getaways, sensible Cadillacs for tooling to the park. He golfed with Chipper, fished Georgia streams, savored steak dinners post-win. His indulgences simple, box seats at Truist, a cold beer watching prospects. Philanthropy flowed quietly. Donations to Stroke Foundation's post, 2019, youth baseball camps mentoring the next Maddoxes. Retirement meant more family time, but the stroke changed everything. Right side paralyzed, speech slurred, heart weakening with seizures and ulcers layering on. Pam shared glimpses. He's fighting, but it's tough. He'd rally for cameos, waving from his suite, eyes lighting at homers, until the end came gently at home. As news broke, baseball paused. Chipper Jones teared up on Instagram. My skipper, my mentor, gone too soon. Braves GM Alex Anthopoulos called him irreplaceable. MLB's black armbands, Truist lights dimmed. Czech racer Kamil Holin and others faded beside this titan. At 84, Bobby Cox's ledger reads eternal. 16 postseasons, a 95 ring, loyalty unmatched. His family gathers now, Pam clutching photos, kids sharing stories, grandkids asking about grandpa's ejections. The diamond feels emptier, but his fire burns in every Braves win. We've drawn from Brave statements, Hall bios, family interviews, Hindustan Times, Baseball Hall, Celebrity Net Worth. Bobby's story isn't over. It's replayed in every 7th inning stretch. If Bobby Cox's fiery legacy, family heart, and fighting spirit moved you, please like this video to honor the skipper. It helps share his story with fellow fans. Subscribe and hit the bell for more emotional tributes to sports icons. Rest easy in the big dugout upstairs, Bobby. Chop on.